Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust with somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your partners, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the cheese. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the cheese. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You wanna know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with the check, You wearing the vest, You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spend 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure, that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh?
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area in the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of 3 between the San Diego Padres and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
The Friars are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So here's the Padres DH, Will Clark. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And now the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
This is skied into short left center. Rosario is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Got it, second.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this has been the common theme for this team since we had a chance to cover them in spring training. They harped on the fact that they wanted to be in the tops in the league in on-base percentage. And that's exactly where they are. And it means victories at the end of the day. They are finding ways to put a ton of traffic on the base paths, and that will lead to a ton of wins.
Mickey Mantle comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Chasing after it is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
From the stretch, Austin Riley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller.
Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Rosario. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Austin Riley has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Gray ready with the 0-1.
No. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. And McCutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Acuna Jr.
Now here's the pitch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Murphy is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate here is number 19. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Matt Chapman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now for San Diego. Cal Ripken will get us started in the top of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ripken was born in Maryland. He's had a nice season to this point and may well earn a spot on the National League All-Star roster because of it. He heads into today's second in fan votes among shortstops.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at Simeon. The throw. Wow. So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So 1 down, no one aboard. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First offering. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Popped him up. Brett in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting 8. The left fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a strike.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. fouled away. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grisham will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the pods line up on D. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting fifth. The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox. Gets him to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Padres, the designated hitter, Will Clark.
One out now in the San Diego third. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark. Here it comes.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Grounder down the line at third. And there are 2 away now. And definitely worth another look with our show track depth. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. That brings up Mickey Mantle. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball.
He collected a base hit his first time up. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Austin Riley. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's a cold strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off speeds.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering class to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, George Brett. So take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Ken Donahue, hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back to right fielder. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Digs in now. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive a third base hit.
Into the box now, number 19. Drives it sharply to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Giro. You get that base hit to give your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number 1.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
High in the air down the right field line. Bell is there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11.
Striding in is Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's the 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 6 and the Padres 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. To the plate now, Jimmy Fox. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Next to the plate for the Padres, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's quickly 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. And I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away. Semien is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
George Brett is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appears to be the case there.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. It's the A's 6 and the Padres 3. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Bell. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pitch.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Grisham was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. And now in the box, Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last debut. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses, 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, number 19. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Popped him up. Ripken backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, third base.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those six-pack kind of games, Hero. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra calls out there.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout, heading for the mound. Looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hot shot down the line. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Now into the box, Mickey Mantle. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to...
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and a great play there by the A's third baseman. And as a legendary Bay Area voice may have said, holy Toledo. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Standing in now, Sean Murphy. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gray ready with the 0-1.
Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Jimmy Fox. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the A's 7 and the Padres 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And now he scales the wall and makes an unbelievable catch. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, no. 2-0 to count.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mantle's on the move to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus
Semien will stride in again, and before he takes his touch here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They hold a 7-4 lead. So now here is Cal Ripken, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 21, Josh Bell.
So stepping in is Josh Bell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swinging bunt. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Josh Bell is the second out in the 7th inning. And now the first pitch. Trent Grisham is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of his hitter instead of behind.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett.
George Brett.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now Ken Donahue. He bounced out last time off.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Late that time for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are challenging the...
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge...
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of outs at first base has been overturned, and the battle moves forward.
In now, Ronald Acuna. So take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
He's running into right field. That will drop. It's another base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes that.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2 to count.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Now batting,
Matt Chapman to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. His second coming back in the 5th. In the first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first. The only A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's threaten but leave them loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. Digs in next. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon. The ball flying out at near record pace.
First delivery to him. Clark swings and sends the ball well hit out to right. Gone! This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting? I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Base hit to left field.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1 strike.
The 3-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To the right side and through a base hit. Mantle ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Riley leads off first with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 3.
So next to hit is Jimmy Fox. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with a man at first. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
2-1.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Brett has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The A's lead this one 7-6. C.J. Abrams is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Now here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now with the plate is Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw.
1-0.
On the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, beautiful dive in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
So striding in to start the ninth is Cal Ripken. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ball and a strike.
He's running the first for the Padres. Number 5, Jorge Mateo.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Mateo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, left field, Trent Grisham.
Next to hit is Trent Grisham, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman,
Digging in will be Jurickson Profar as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A high fastball is in there. Quick check on that time run at first. And dive, but he's back. The 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And it's fouled away. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Mateo's off and running. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at third. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Athletics led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sonny Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Joe Musgrove was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Dennis Eckersley closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the A's combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the visiting Padres 7-6. Alec Hansen got his second W of the season, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 2-0. The Orioles starting pitcher, number 49, earned the third W of his season, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 5-2. Mariners 8-7. The Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Red Sox picked up, 19 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Yankees 15-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-3. The Kansas City Royals hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 10-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Cleveland Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 12-5. Jeremy Ironman grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 4-2. Eloy Jimenez was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Mets bested the Pirates 4-1. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Phils smacked 15 team hits as they toppled the Rockies 9-3. Mark Pryor got his 3rd win this season as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 2-0. Ivan Herrera